right, our national anthem there as we get ready for the boys' game today. Corner and Oak Grove, Scott Griffin, Chris Osborne, the same announcing crew, Matt Coulter on the sidelines. And Chris has the starting lineups for us tonight. Chris, what do you got?
All right. Again, Happy New Year.
Yes.
Welcome in, everybody. So let's talk about Oak Grove boys. Right now, 2-14. Their starters are Kyler Pastrani, Braxton Yoakum, Zante Hubbard, Anderson Bryant, and Eli Hudson. And on the corner boys, they're coming in at 14-7. Head coach Nathan Sanders, and I neglected to say the head coach Terry Etheridge. Corner boys starting Talon Lard, Ryan McNeese, Sam Hill, Wilson Weathers, and Cohen Drake.
All right, so your starters there. What kind of records we talking about? Oak Grove has won a couple of games, but corner's not bad.
Right, definitely. Oak Grove has some building to do. 2-14, struggling a little bit, want to, turn this season around. Corner coming in at 14-7, so certainly not a bad squad. This is a home non-conference game for Oak Grove, struggling so far. Oak Grove lost to Corner back on December the 10th, 84-51.
Wow, okay.
And for Oak Grove, Hubbard is the Tigers' leading scorer, and he's somewhere averaging just below 16 points a game. On the corner side, the Jackets are 2-1 in region play, 8-4, pretty well on the road. So we'll see what happens tonight.
All right. Corner, of course, again will be in the white with the red numerals. Excuse me, I should say Oak Grove in the white with the red numerals. They're at home, obviously. And Corner will be in the road colors, the black and the gold, the Yellow Jackets. The tap won there by Corner easily. Ryan McNeese, the senior, winning the tap. And here come the Yellow Jackets of Corner. In a zone against Oak Grove, looks like a 1-2-2. Now, it looked like man all of a sudden. Little left-handed runner. Pretty easy for Cohen Drake, the junior. Pressure already by Corner and a turnover already. Getting the steal and the jumper in and out, no good, and the putback, no good. Another putback, no good, and still offensive rebounds. That one misses as well.
Definitely aggressive on the board there for Corner. Like 3 offensive rebounds, even though it didn't pay off right away. They are at the charity stripe.
So trying to fight in there, McNeese, and a miss by Drake, but he gets his first free throw attempt. Good look at him, and he's got some girth to him inside, and nice free throws for him. It's 4-0 here early. Oak Grove again bringing it up against pressure.
Looks kind of like a tight end, Scott.
Yeah, he does. I'm going to guess that he probably plays a little football. Crossover and missed the entire goal, did Hubbard.
Speaking of football, Corner had a pretty good year this year. We had
playoffs.
At least an opportunity to see them.
Yep. Oak Grove wasn't bad either.
Yeah.
We saw them against Pleasant Grove, who, by the way, we bid adieu to Daryl LeBeau, the fine coach of Pleasant Grove. So good there.
Yep.
State championship appearances, and wherever he ends up, I've got a feeling he's not through coaching, obviously, but he announced his resignation today. That is Drake in again, and he's got all 6 of Corner's points with his size inside. But LeBeau announcing his resignation from Pleasant Grove today. Matt, were you surprised by that little deal?
Very surprised, and I'll be less surprised when I see where he ends up, but we won't go into that. By the way, if you're trying to recognize the Oak Grove defense, take a look, Scott. It's a box and one.
It's a box and
It's a box and one, and the one is number 1, Talon Laird. Unfortunately, Drake scoring.
Wow.
Box and one. What's next? A triangle and 2.
Yoakum on the full court run out. And he got the layup off the rebound. Rare to see it with no pass other than that. They fouled the big man again. Looks like corner pretty easy. They're going to get it into the big man Drake.
Yeah, and you were talking about Coach LeBeau. I saw him last week. I didn't get a chance to really talk to him a lot, but just a great guy and what he's done for that program over there.
Yep. And again, 79 wins, less than 17 losses. I think he was 79 and 16 or 17. Just a gaudy record. And several state championship appearances. Dropped to 4A. I thought they really had a chance this year, and they got to the semis, but got beat there by Phillip Rivers' team, of course.
You know, and he was
Who's
great.
Pretty good.
Yeah, he was great for the community too. You know, they had a player that was unfortunately killed in a car accident this year. So just a quality guy. But back to basketball.
Yep, and he'll land somewhere. I just hate to see him leave the school system right now, and I don't think there's any more openings. There's a nice, easy lay-in by Talon Laird, and it's 9-4 early corner. Again, full court pressure. Get the hands on it again. Another steal by McNeese. Up, and he is fouled hard by Anderson Bryant. So McNeese will go to the line. And there's your boy Drake with the two-tone shoes. You love that.
I love it.
McNeese spins it in.
I don't know. Bryant's sporting the pink shoes. You know.
That's hot, too. Seth Wooten checks in for Oak Grove as McNeese will get another.
Kyler sporting
I like
the mint green shoes.
Hubbard with the normal red shoes. That's normal now. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with wearing the shoes of your team colors? What a novel idea. But that's rare these days.
You're old school, Scott.
Yes.
You're old school.
Like we've got for Oak Grove down here at Polistrini, he's got green shoes on. But that's what everybody does these days. It's almost like they try to wear the different color as much as possible. And here's even more of a rarity. It's lost out of bounds is Eli Hudson. White shoes. What is that about? And timeout on the floor as we talk about shoes. And Oak Grove trying to get their deal together. 11-4, corner on top. Matt Coulter has noticed something here besides shoes.
No, actually it is shoes.
Oh.
But you were talking about the pink and the lime green of Oak Grove's.
Or neon, whatever green that is.
It's Drake, but he can wear anything he wants to. That guy's built like a refrigerator.
Who are you talking about, Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that's got the orange and the green. He's coming on the floor right now.
Yeah.
You talked about him earlier. He might have played some tight end somewhere.
The cool thing, he's probably an offensive lineman, to be honest with you. Doesn't he look about 240? I don't know. You're down there closer than I am, but he looks pretty heavy.
Guys, the one thing you missed real quick was Coach Etheridge was out on the floor.
Yeah, I saw
moving his guys around, trying to get them
practicing
to run the plays.
Yeah. Stolen by Oak Grove. Hubbard gets it over in the corner and knocked out of bounds, but Oak Grove will retain possession.
A little sloppy right now. Everybody, as I say, early in these games, got to settle down and run your offense, run your defense.
11-4. Boy, that's a simple pass and return pass. Good battling in there against corner by Eli Hudson, but he missed the offensive rebound putback. McNeese on the drive. Kicks back, open three. Nice in rhythm. And Wilson Weathers gets the three for corner.
Corner coming with a little trap, and it works.
Quarter
numbers.
McNeese with the basket and the foul. So another turnover for Oak Grove, and McNeese will get it in, and he's going back to the line.
Corner instantly showed pressure. It didn't take long for that pressure to buckle Oak Grove.
Coming in, Nathan Cox, a junior for corner. Also, Brian Johnson, the sophomore. McNeese to the line. He'll get one free throw. He's 2 for 2. Misses that one. Got his own rebound. Or actually that rebound by Laird. three. In and out, no good immediately. Johnson shot a three as soon as he came in. Down on the other end, missed shot, and here comes corner. In a hurry, but stolen. And look at the speed, and his second breakout is Yoakum.
That was just a hustle play from end to end.
Got great speed down there. McNeese on the runner, no good.
Looked like a D-back coming in.
Yeah, he did. Three-pointer way out.
It was a little Marlon Humphreys-esque there.
Offensive rebound and a hook
Maddie,
by Hudson.
You gotta love that, Maddie. That's straight old school.
He plays around the ball. He knows where it is, even during timeouts. I like watching him play. Watch 2-1.
Yeah, he's been hustling for the entire game. There's another three off the front iron, no good by Cox. Here comes a run out again. Taking it straight up and an offensive foul.
You know, from a coaching standpoint, that was a little selfish. You had the numbers, 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Bounce pass, give that ball up to the guy running the other lane.
Decision making, right?
Yeah. And that's to be expected from young players. But, you know, court awareness.
Coming in, number 23, Wyatt Wise, a junior, more size inside. And then Deacon Dyer, the sophomore, also checking in for corner. Dyer with the basketball now, getting direction from Coach Nathan Sanders. Again, they're 14-7 on the year. There's that size inside, missed it, put up again, missed. Down below and almost got a basket. Again, Yoakum so quick getting down the floor.
He is. He's lightning fast. He's a hustler. You know, I watched very closely corners shooting around before the game, and they shot a lot of threes, and they shot a lot of threes well, so kind of anticipated.
But again, my thing that gets me, as soon as they hand them the ball, they fire that free throw. And a lot of players do that. It's like they're so antsy. You've got to slow that pace. You see the NBA guys, the guys that are really good free throw shooters, take that deep breath. Now he is relaxed, and he hits it.
Yeah.
But they've got to do it on the first one.
Pre-shot routine, just like golf.
Yes. A lot of guys do that. And girls. Corner inside, put up, misses it. Wise finally gets his fourth attempt.
Great interior pass there. The big guy didn't finish it first, but he stayed with it.
Dyer with the steal. Coming, nice bounce pass backwards for the three. Missed it, put up and missed there. So Cox missed the three, then Laird missed the follow-up. But corner retains possession. They're doubling up to Oak Grove right now, 18-9. Dyer pump fake, nice. Drives it inside, got the foul, and he'll go to the line. Good strong move by Dyer.
Getting good looks on the inside, and they're capitalizing by taking it strong and ended up either with two or going to the line.
They're just out quicking them right now, right? They got a plan. They're pump faking. They're driving. There's intent. And Oak Grove seems a little half step slow at this point in the game so far. Dyer makes the first.
Etheridge having a word with referee there.
Dyer taking his time. That's what I like to see. Collect yourself. Missed it, but offensive rebound put up, blocked. Great block by Eli Hudson. Three Yoakum. Missed the entire goal. Everything Yoakum does is quick, isn't it? I mean,
it is, but that was a pretty ill-advised shot. You know, I get it. The emotion, you think that you're going to hit a big bucket from deep, and that was not it.
Make them defend you a little bit, right? You can get that shot anytime. Corner up 19-9, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Nice bounce pass. This time with the right hand, Wise drops it in. He's got 4.
The big man rumbles and tumbles and puts it in.
So, Oak Grove throwing it in. Hubbard back in, the leading point scorer, misses that three. He's 0 for 2, gets a rebound, puts up the runner, got it. Nice shot there. He's got 4. 2 for 2 from inside the arc. 21-11. Again, in that zone, but pretty active there. It's an open 3, though, in the cross-court pass. Misses it. Did Cox. He's 0 for 3 now there. Here comes Yoakum, who does hand it to his teammate. There's another long 3, way too long. Take a couple of steps in, and then you're loafing back on defense. I don't like that. And there's the follow-up right there because you loafed. Sorry, but that's what I saw.
That's just hustle play there. Teammate misses the ball, and you're following up on the rim for the putback. I like it.
Your shot was way too long, and then you didn't run back. That one's a little closer, and he got it almost down, and that is, again, Seth Wooten. He's 0 for 3 behind the arc. Runner, got it. Layered. Matt, it's just a corner's just a half step quicker, right? I mean, there's another steal. Dyer back inside, and that's knocked away Hubbard.
Laird can play, y'all. Watch 1 and watch 5. These guys on both ends, they can play the game.
There's Dyer with that Euro step, getting him past Yoakum.
A little out of control right now. Lots of turnovers.
Yeah, it's very out of control.
Sloppy basketball. He's got the numbers. Give it up.
Hubbard going in, lays it up. And he's got his 6 point. Down, and that's a 3 for Johnson. So he's 1 for 2. So fast ending to the first quarter. 30 first quarter points for Corner. 30-13. That's usually what we see at a half. We'll take a break. You're watching the Jeff Coed TV Game of the Week. Welcome back to Jeff Coed TV Game of the Week. Scott Griffin, Chris Osborne, Matt Coulter.
We were talking out of the break. You know, I watched them in warm-ups. Almost everybody on Corner's team can shoot the 3.
Yeah. Hubbard had it dribble off the leg of Jackson Craven, the junior in for Corner, so they'll retain possession with the Tigers, trailing by 17. Again, only a 2-14 team. And there's a turnover almost by Hudson, but he gets it back out. Yoakum, who's had a couple of breakaways. And now they try to throw it inside the lob, but he saves it nicely to Hubbard. Jumper, and it's stuck. Matt, get that.
No problem. Give me another basketball.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Here 5, he's got it. Oh.
Am I going to have to get down there? Jeff.
Yeah.
There we go.
Our camera guy, Jeff, can get it. There's a Hubbard finally got it.
Good stuff.
I think it'd be safe to say we're not going to see any dunks in this game.
Corner on top, 30-13. In the corner is Johnson. Dyer working it. Boy, I like the way Dyer works that basketball. He puts some zip on it. Whistle and a foul. I think it's going to go against Polistrini as he hacked Mr. Wise.
I like the way Wise, the big man's working inside. Hustle, big man, work the middle.
We haven't seen much of Drake. He went out midway through the first quarter. Hasn't been back. So Wise to the line. He's got 4. And he puts in that line drive free throw attempt.
The big man showing his touch. He said he's not a Shaq O'Neal. He can shoot the free throw, that is.
Wise rolls that in. He's got 6 for Corner now, and it's 32-13. Corner's got, Oak Grove's got to get some stops and then some executed plays offensively. There's a 3. Missed it. Dyer with the rebound.
Got to crash the board. They've got to get some offensive rebounds. Up and a turnover.
Got to steal. Yoakum trying to find somebody and just walked with it. Again, in a hurry, Matt, for no reason. Drug his foot.
But I think he learned his lesson from pulling up and pulling the trigger on the 26-footers. That time he pulled up the dribble, then he walked.
So 32-13.
By the way, Scott, Wise is your offensive lineman.
Yes. Oh, he is. Do you know?
No,
okay.
I don't know that for certain,
Oh,
but
okay.
he certainly has the build for it.
Yeah. Well, and as I said, Drake now in, who's did some damage early. There's another lefty shot. Nice screen out there. Hudson, I know you like to see that on the rebound.
He's a good player.
So Cox on the missed 3, he's 0 for 4. There's a nice 3 on this end by Eli Hudson, his first, and its lead is now a half, 32-16. Corner's only scored 2 points, well, now 4 this quarter.
Both teams seem to be settling down, starting to get some rhythm here.
Hubbard, little runner, nicely done. So Hubbard with 8, obviously leads Corner with their 18.
Love the way Hubbard uses that glass.
Coming down nicely, as you said. Johnson coming down. It's like an NBA game here for a second. Both teams hitting shots. 36-18. Yoakum on the drive. Got it out. Open 3. Back-to-back threes.
That's 21 again. 21 again.
For Eli Hudson. 36-21.
When Eli shoots, people listen.
In the corner, another 3, but misses it. Hudson with the rebound. That was a miss by Bryant Johnson. He's 1 for 3. Yoakum in the corner. Errant miss by Polistrini. Here comes Corner. Dyer, I thought he wanted to step into the shot. I think he found his teammate in the corner and he walked with it. Here comes 3 players for Corner. McNeese coming in. Sam Hill, the senior, number 4. And then Wilson Weathers, the senior. So the starters coming back in for Corner. Good look at Hubbard bringing the ball up for the Tigers. Hubbard almost had it stolen. Long 3 for Yoakum. Missed everything. Putting it up and getting it to fall. Nice, strong move. Ryan McNeese, I like his jump and pop.
You know, I think Pastrini could have taken that charge, but he decided at the last moment to shift and try to go for the block, and he ends up sending to the foul line.
McNeese with 6, and he'll try to get 7. Oak Grove has sent in number 10, and I don't have a number 10 on my roster.
It's Valentine for Oak Grove. Levi Valentine.
Levi Valentine, thank you.
I got you, Scott.
I don't know how I don't have that. I've got 13 guys here, don't have Valentine. So there's Hudson on the runner, misses it. Valentine with the rebound, puts it up, and he'll go to the line. Just comes in and makes an impact immediately with 2 different colored shoes.
It's the shoes, baby. It's the shoes.
Or maybe they're the same color. Matt, do they look like the same color, or what's the?
Here's a lime green and a white. And
And a
that's
white.
an interesting combination. You don't
Yeah.
see that one very often. By the way, this is not unlike game one. It was 81 to 57. They're headed towards those numbers again. And Corner can score the basketball, can't they?
Yeah, they really can. They had 30 in the first quarter. And there's another drop in for Drake, who's got 6.
I like the post play from the two big men at Corner. Drake came in and just picked up right where the other post player left off.
Hudson on the lefty drive draws a foul. I love when lefties play basketball because you just don't defend that. You don't have that in your mind on defense, and they always have an advantage on inside play. And there's an example. Got the shot off and got fouled. So Hudson with 6 points to the line for his first free throw attempts. And again, in a hurry, misses that first one. Matt, tell him to slow down on the first one.
You want me to yell right now?
Yes.
How about if just go out and stop play and just go through muscle memory,
Yeah.
free throws. Here's what you do.
All right, now they slow down. They always slow down on the second.
And it's good.
It's like magic.
Hey, you know what, Scott? You might have a future in coaching if this broadcast thing doesn't work out for you.
Wow, it's what'd you say, Matty?
Don't do that to the youth of America, please.
I've already had my share of that. I do love it, though. There's a jumper and missed. Drake over the back. Finds his man. McNeese inside, misses it. He'll get another little runner and miss that one. Drake, boy, just
Offensive rebound
Now-
after offensive rebound, and the three.
yeah. Wooten finally gets it.
I saw no white jerseys in the fray down there.
Actually, that wasn't Wooten. That was Sam Hill. But Drake missed one. Then McNeese missed one. 44-23, the lead in control. Missed shot by Hudson. Now 2 for 4 behind the arc. Drake inside. Not much anybody could do down there, but he just missed that shot. Good defense by Valentine. Run out to Hubbard, puts it up with the body control and draws the foul. So Hubbard will go to the line.
It really looks like on defense, Oak Grove is not getting back down the court quick enough to set up and defend. They're going to have to stop the fast break of Corner.
The Corner just zipping the ball around better. Hubbard missed the first free throw, which just seems to be a theme in our girls' game and boys' game. Drake out. And Luca Ferrano is in, number 11 for Corner. Hubbard will get another free throw. Back in for Oak Grove, Polistrini. Hubbard with 8 tonight and missed that one. Can't miss free throws and get back in the game. There's Corner. Boy, give and take all over the place. Just a wild shot there. Another offensive rebound, and that'll go down. So offensive rebound for McNeese as he scores it.
Good look there. Thank you for our replay guys and our great camera crew.
So McNeese to the line. He's got 8 tonight. Kind of a jumping pogo stick in there. He's got 3 for 4. 47-23. So we've done, what, 5 or 6 games? Hubbard with a step back. Nice move, but misses it. Looked good rolling off the fingertips, but it didn't fall. Here comes Corner. In the corner. Off the front iron, no good. But again, just that hustle offensive rebound. There's a made 3 again. That's Wilson Weathers. He's got 2 for 2.
Scott, we're at 50, and
Yeah.
it's not even halftime. 50-23 right now. Corner up over the home team, Oak Grove.
And I was going to say, Matt, this is the most points we've seen by far in a half.
Yeah, but I'm still stunned by the quarter. 30
Yeah.
and a quarter. You know, do the math. That's 120
120
points in a game.
Yeah, they've only scored 20 this quarter, and that would be 80.
Every man
Right?
in black on the floor can score the
Yeah,
basketball.
you're right about that. There's another three-point attempt
what
and
I
another
mean?
score by Weathers. He's 3 for 3, Chris, behind the arc.
You guys, I'm going to say it one more time. During warm-ups, everybody on Corner's team was shooting and making threes in the warm-up. This doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Yoakum, I thought, threw it out of bounds, but here comes Seth Wooten back in for Oak Grove, and he replaces Polistrini.
You know, Hubbard is going to have to put this team on his back and get some things really moving. You know, Oak Grove has got to play defense. They're getting some good offensive looks.
Hubbard working one-on-one, blocked, and they'll call jump ball. Yep, they both had the call. Terry Etheridge wanted a hacking foul, but Oak Grove will retain possession. Wooten will throw it in. And he throws it up. Boy, dangerous pass to Yoakum. Fires back to Wooten, sets his feet. And that's my point, right, Matt? I mean, he's got 2 threes. His first 3 attempts were 30 feet. That looked in rhythm, right? And then a little bit closer.
You got to get the basketball first, and you got to get open. He did that, got the basket, got the assist, got the 3.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He said it as the replay went up. So, Yoakum throws it cross-court. Dangerous pass, Chris. And look, Wooten, you could tell he could shoot, but those first few, they was shooting 28 feet.
Yeah.
That was much better.
He was living his Steph Curry's best life, but that wasn't what he needed at that time.
Take game shots, right? I mean,
That's it.
Hubbard puts it up. Front iron, no good. Pretty good defense. As Hubbard missed it.
One more step in the paint makes that a 13-footer.
Well, there was a long drive and putback, but that was McNeese trying to dunk it as he missed it, but it was put back up and in easily by Hill.
All right, McNeese, more days in the leg room, in the weight room.
Yeah.
Leg day. Can't miss those, not in front of your home crowd.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not for the home crowd, but the visiting crowd.
But it's amazing that he was able to do that and miss a dunk against a team down by almost 30.
Yeah.
So, Matt Coulter has an interview with Terry Etheridge of Oak Grove right now. Matty.
Coach, assess your team's play in the first half. Did this kind of go like the game one earlier in the year?
No, we're playing better than we did earlier.
I think
in the
so,
year.
too.
We have to rebound. We got to box out. I mean, we're getting killed on boxing out. So that's the main thing. And we're taking a couple of dumb shots, but we'll talk about that at halftime, and we'll try to get that fixed.
The entire crew loved it when you broke out a little boxing one to start this thing. Any other defenses we can expect in the second half?
There's no telling what we might run.
Corner can score the basketball now.
And they got some guys that can shoot the ball, and they got that big kid down the low that's moving people all over the place. But we just gotta get in there and hold our ground and box out.
Thank you, Terry. Appreciate it.
All right, that's Terry Etheridge, Scott Griffin, and Chris Osborne. Quick thoughts about the first half.
I think that Oak Grove has got to find a way to play better defense. They are just getting run up and down the court. And, like the coach just said from Oak Grove, Coach Etheridge, the corner kids can shoot. And they've got a couple of big men that they're rotating in and out that are also contributing. So they're inside-outside.
I just was trying to get the score. I think it's 56, but somebody put zeros on the scoreboard, so I don't remember what the score was, but they were up by 29. So I remember that. So Corner is up by 29. We'll take a break, come back with more Oak Grove and Corner coming up in a few minutes. You're watching the Jeff Coed TV Game of the Week.
Hello, Jeff Coed family. We are excited to announce our signature academies. Here's what you can look forward to.
I try to give you a little bit of everything. So I'm really getting the workforce ready. We're trying to get electricians out of here, industrial maintenance technicians. Single pole switch, wired to a receptacle, wired to a light source.
This is a great class to learn how to do things for life.
They will learn how to do some electrical work at home, how to do some of their own plumbing, and how to maintain their yard, shrubbery.
This is going to provide students with skills to be able to step into those positions to help out in a market that is definitely hiring.
I like that we do a lot of hands-on activities.
We actually perform experiments that an actual lab technician would do in the lab, or a forensic technician or forensic anthropologist would do out in the real world.
I like this class because I learned a lot better with my hands.
You'll get a card. It'll tell about your certification, and it carries some weight out in the industry, so you can say, hey, I've been certified in this level and this level.
The other one has a spacer, so I can that one.
And then move back.
We make cool things, get to try cool things, play with robots.
It's very much so like a challenge for me.
I like music technology because I feel like it explains what goes on past the lyrics in songs. I feel like it really helps you understand, where the beats come from, how different a song sounds without lyrics.
Jeff Coed's Signature Academies. Come join us.
Well, just a base hit right up the middle over Brody Black's head. She got it, but a little bit under. No, that's gone.
1-1 tie, bottom of the 17th. Tanner Vaughn throws, ground ball, left field, Combs, ball game.
The Jeff Coed Secondary Teacher of the Year is Mrs. Nastasia Law, Minor High School.
And there's a nice pass over the middle. That will go for the touchdown. Woodall going deep. He's got a man. That's a great pass. Is that a touchdown? He got it. What a touchdown. Hand off to Johnson. He's got a big hole. He could be gone. Johnson, you're not catching him. He's going to the mall. The ball gets loose. Washington, he might score. That's the wildest touchdown, right?
Give you some momentum going into the quarter, too.
Unruh touchdown. dangling the ball, sprinting down the sideline. Posey is gone. Got protection over the middle.
Interception.
High throw,
Interception.
and it's intercepted by the Blue Devils. That's Dante Williams. And he might go all the way. Freeman throws the screen. It's picked off. Getting his mitts on it and running it all the way back is big. Number 90, Donovan Moore. Finds his man in the corner for three. Zodiari three, he's got it. Scotland swings it to Davis. He'll fire the lefty three in rhythm that time. And down on the side.
All right.
Pleasant Grove at extended defense, and that's about, I was going to say, that's what happens. That defense keeps creeping out. Welcome back to the Jefferson County Game of the Week. Of course, we'll have another game tomorrow night as well.
So does that make this the game of the night?
It's a game of the night. I've been saying week, you don't know, but we got more Yellow Jackets. McAdory and Hueytown. Love the logos that Mr. Rocket puts up there. So you got Yellow Jackets, Gophers. That'll be at Hueytown, and a couple of schools not separated by too much. And we'll have the girls at 6 o'clock and the boys at 7:30. But we were just talking about Oak Grove down by 29 here, and they were out very early. So whatever Coach Etheridge said, he got it out in a hurry.
He did. About 3 minutes. I don't know what he could say except get out there, do your job, and play.
If you're animated, you can say a lot in 3 minutes, I guess. But,
maybe some things we can't say on the air.
Right. So we'll see what Oak Grove does here with 29-point deficit. Matt, I think this is a little bit like the girls' game from the standpoint of, you know, they're outmatched, but you're just worried about playing quality basketball right now if you're Oak Grove, right?
I tell you guys something that Terry Etheridge told me before the game. By the way, great guy. Had a really lengthy conversation with him. This is an issue, all right, for this area, and I am not throwing criticism in any direction. Oak Grove doesn't have youth basketball.
Oh, wow.
Did you know that? Not even like a church league or anything. So that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to go back and create 4th and 5th and 6th and 7th grade league teams so that he can have experience.
Yeah.
Because these guys are good basketball players, but Scott, Chris, you know this, the more you play, the better you get.
Yeah.
And if you're not playing organized basketball at the age of 12, you know, then when you get to 16, you're probably not as good.
You know, Mr. Coulter, I just was talking to Scott about that in the break. I said this area is not really a basketball area. Not to say that it couldn't be, but, you know, certainly there's a lot of emphasis on baseball and football. My son's played against some of these guys when he was playing baseball, and certainly a pretty good football area for both of these.
By the way, 50 years in this business, where do I sit? Right underneath the buzzer. Sorry about that, guy.
So Corner will get it as we begin the second half. Up by 29, and Oak Grove in a zone. And there's an open three. And again, you can't have open threes, not against that team in the zone. And that's why Mr. Weathers is 4 for 4 behind the arc.
Perfect for the night.
Hubbard trying to shake his man and stolen. Out of bounds, though, as he landed out of bounds. And Oak Grove will retain possession.
You got to love the effort by number 10 right there, getting on the ground, hustling.
So Oak Grove coming in. Again, 2 and 14. Yoakum at the point. Polistrini back to Yoakum. But there's just not, and I know Etheridge is trying to teach this, there's not any point to the passing. Now they look like they're running some offense, and Hubbard banks it in for his first three. They'll take it.
Hey, it's after 5 o'clock. The bank's closed. But it opened up for him.
Drake will try a three. He's been damaged inside, but he misses his first three, and Hubbard got the board. Taking it strong up and dipsy-do, but misses it. Nice rebound there. Inside, Drake with the lefty.
The big man, he was ready for that. Soft hands, catches the ball, and finishes.
So he's got 11 of Corner's 60. Now, there's one guy that can shoot the three, but he misses that one as it rolls off the rim. Eli Hudson was 2 for 4 before that offering. But they're not getting back, and there's open threes all night down here, and that's troublesome. Oak Grove gets the run out. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're in a zone and you're getting open threes. There's a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. The zone is meant to shut down, make you shoot from outside. And when you make those, then you've got to think about what kind of adjustments you've got to make on defense.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them go man just to see what happens.
If your team's not putting forth the effort defensively, man makes you do that, pretty much. That's why I like man. There's a nice give and go. Polistrini misses. Inside battling was Bryant, but he missed too. Down the floor easily with a nice layup was Laird. He's got 6.
62-29.
Now there's Yoakum taking it all by himself, and he draws the foul. So on the foul is Sam Hill, the senior, and Yoakum will go to the line, and he's got 5. Very energetic guy, good speed. He had a couple of runouts early, but again, he rushed his free throw as soon as he got handed to him, and he's 0 for 3 on that. Still pretty quick, but a little bit better rhythm, and that rolls off offensive rebound, and Drake knocks it out. So Yoakum 0 for 4.
It was funny. I was watching to see if Bryant was going to box out after that free throw, and he stepped back and just happened to be at the right place at the right time.
Hubbard 3 off the iron, no good. He's only 1 for 5 there. And again, nobody picking up anybody here on this end for Oak Grove. Whistle, no, excuse me, now whistle, and it's out of bounds. But that was good hustle on the effort by Eli Hudson. And again, I think Etheridge, to your point, Matt, to what you were talking about, that getting basketball guys, you know, playing basketball and just learning how to play the game, because a lot of this is not athletic talent as Hubbard misses a 3.
Got to have effort.
It's effort, but it's also knowing enough about the game, and you can tell Corner has played basketball. There's a 3 right there.
More basketball
yeah,
than Oak
more.
Grove.
Weathers now 5 for 5 behind the arc.
He's having a great shooting night.
It really doesn't seem like this is a 36-point game. I mean, Corner just shoots lights out. So Scott,
Yeah.
you're the coach. What are you going to defend? You going to go back to man?
I've got to get man to get effort, but there's Hudson with a little jumper to narrow it a little bit. But, yeah, I got to go man to get some effort because there's too many. Your zone's giving up a bunch of empty shots, unguarded shots here, Chris. And, I mean, that was an open free throw line jumper.
Yeah, I mean, if you are going to play that kind of zone, you've got to step up and get a hand in the face. You've got to not give those open looks.
Who you
It's
guarding?
that simple. You've got to get a hand in the face.
Yeah.
You've got to set your feet and not let folks blow by you.
Got to guard somebody. I know it's a zone and you're guarding an area, but you're guarding people in the area. There's Hudson. Misses that 3. Again, 2 for 6 now, but Oak Grove retains possession. And I'm not being critical. I mean, I guess I'm just pointing out what I see. I'm not being critical on purpose. It's just we're seeing this, and I know Etheridge is knowing everything that I'm talking about right now because he's battling it every day in practice.
Scott, stop apologizing. We're calling what we see.
Yeah.
Parents, we desire to see your kids play great sports, but we've been around the games long enough to know what should and shouldn't be happening. And so this is constructive criticism, and we'll leave it there.
Drake on the miss. Rebound Yoakum coming down court again. Very energetic and athletic, but he threw it to Polistrini and he missed it. Hudson with some good. Now, I like that. If you're not fouling, you're not defending, in my opinion. And there's Hudson who was defending, picking up a foul. That's okay.
It absolutely is okay. I mean, you have 5 fouls for a reason. I mean, you
can overfoul.
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah, absolutely.
But if you got no fouls, you're not guarding anybody.
You got to be aggressive. Look at that, wide open three. No hand in the face, no white jersey anywhere close.
And that's why Weathers missed his first miss. But yeah, you're in a zone and you're getting open threes all night.
Big man down low.
Hubbard on the drive, trying to take advantage of his size advantage. Got it off. Polistrini, nice hustle inside. And that's how you draw a foul. Nice job, Kyler Polistrini. He'll go to the line.
I want to see Bryant be more explosive when he gets the ball in the paint. You know, and these things are learned. They're practiced. It doesn't always come easy. But, you know, help your teammates out.
Polistrini a little quick again at the free throw line and misses it. Coming in for Oak Grove, Jackson Houtz. He will replace Anderson Bryant. Whistle. Hubbard, lane violation. I think he moved in the middle of the shot attempt. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, he wasn't on the line, but he was moving around back there. You can't do that.
Little runner, missed. Good rebound by Yoakum. Whistle and a foul. And Matt, again, the corners they're a step better and quicker, right?
I mean, to come to the basketball. You know, that's lack of experience. That's about the only way I can explain it, because he's tied up with two on the baseline. That's the third defender, and nobody in white's coming towards him.
Now that inside, Wise
got away with a little bit of a hook.
A little bit
there.
of an elbow, yeah. But a good defense inside. Here comes Yoakum. Throws it in and got it.
You know, he's built kind of like a linebacker, like an outside linebacker.
Yeah.
He just willed that in. He powered it up. Look at that replay. Tough kid, and in it goes.
7 points for Yoakum. Took a little bit more time there and got the free throw. 2 for 5. It's magic, isn't it, when you take a little time on that first free throw? Boy, that looked like a foul as Cox went inside and got hammered. No whistle, Matt. Wait, you were there.
Yeah, I think even 23, Wyatt Wise was puzzled by that, but here they go with a three. By the way,
open three.
Just as I was going to say, Oak Grove's on an 8-0 run. Well, it's on an 8-3 run.
Yeah.
That guy can bury it.
Laird now with 9. They've got a balanced scoring, and as we pointed out, I mean, everybody can shoot for corner. Hubbard misses the 3. He's 1 for 7 now from 3. 68-34. Again, open shooter. Missed, but Oak Grove, Yoakum getting more aggressive on the rebounds.
Nobody's moving.
Basketball.
Nobody's helping him. Yep. Finally, Hudson comes back. He's got to get it out, and here we go. 3-on-2. Open look for Hubbard. In rhythm. Got it.
Nice looking shot for Hubbard.
So now 2 for 8. 68-37. Dyer, now look at the corner moving. Dyer with it was open, but he made the extra pass in rhythm to his teammate Cox, who hits the 3.
I mean, they're almost making it look way too easy.
71 points with 1:26 to go here in the third quarter.
Repeat that. The what quarter?
Third quarter. Hudson step back. Nice move, misses it, but corner with the rebound. Another 3, wide open again for Nathan Cox. He's got back-to-back threes, 2 for 6 now. 74-37.
Chris is right, man. Everybody in black can shoot the tray.
Pushing foul on Wise, so Polistrini will go to the line. And look, let me say this. If you're lacking in talent, which they are, not talent, but basketball knowledge and playing and what
experience
Etheridge is trying to battle here with guys playing the game, what is something you can do? You can defend.
Hustle.
You can show effort and defend and those kind of things. And we see moments of it, but not consistent moments. And that's another thing, as Polistrini misses both, that is learned behavior. You know, you play the game.
You know, you make your free throws. You hustle back on defense. And again, another three.
Cox,
3 in a row.
3 in a row. He had missed his first 4, and he's made his last 3, and it's a 40-point game.
This kid is on fire.
77-37. Hudson will fire the 3. In and out, no good. The rebound to Cox. Under 20. Dyer looking around. And see, corner's still in offense. Feeding the post on the cut. Puts it up, got it, and they'll count it.
Whoops.
I think he counted it, didn't he, Matt?
Yeah, Jeff Meyer just took one. Took one for the team, didn't you, Jeff?
So Dyer gets the basket. He's got 4. No, he's got 5 now, and he'll go to the free throw line.
You know, Coach Etheridge was talking with me before the basketball game, and he mentioned something, and I'm not trying to name drop. It's just I've known some great coaches. Gene Bartow used to talk about basketball IQ.
Yeah.
Corner has a higher basketball IQ.
No doubt.
I don't know that they're that better athletically, but when you're smart and you've played the game since you were, 7 or 8, your basketball IQ is on the rise.
Yeah,
You see that in
we were
Corner?
talking about that at
Yeah.
the half, that you could really change these teams athletic talent-wise. There's nobody really standing out that's just, an amazing talent.
But Hudson and
But
Hubbard,
it's the know-how of the game.
Hudson and Hubbard and White for the Tigers, they're really good basketball players.
Well, and they're athletic, for sure. Here comes.
But there's also 5 players on the court for a reason. You've got to work through these plays. You've got to move without the ball. There's a lot that goes into basketball IQ and experience.
You nailed it. And then moving away from the basketball is exactly what we've seen since I've been down in this corner a couple of times.
Playing without the ball, playing with the ball, finding a teammate, knowing the extra pass, is the pass on time, on target, all those things. Getting back defensively.
What do you say in both huddles at this point in time? If you're Oak Grove, what is Coach Etheridge saying? If you're the corner coach, what's Coach Sanders saying?
Coach Etheridge, I'm trying to get effort right now. You're down by, 43? And you got some guys giving effort, some guys not. But you're just wanting to play to a standard now. And I think corner says the same thing, as cheesy as that sounds. Let's not have any slippage. I want to see sharp passes. I want to see defense. I want to see effort. I want to see the extra pass. All those things. So on the missed shot by Brian Johnson, that will end the third quarter, 80-37. We have a real chance for 100 points in a high school game, and that is a rarity. We'll take a break, come back with more. You're watching Jeff Coed TV, basketball game of the week.
Hello, Jeff Coed family. I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to the teachers of Jefferson County Schools. I appreciate everything that you do and how the commitment and dedication that you give every day that you come to service our children and to service our families. Thank you for everything that you do.
Welcome back to basketball, Oak Grove and Corner. And we just got a note that for Corner, Deacon Dyer, the sophomore, who's got 6 points and just had a basket down there, he was the Gardendale quarterback last year. I didn't know you could leave in the middle of the year, academic year, and I think you can to play a different sport, obviously, because he's doing it for Corner.
It's interesting. I know that backstory a little bit. My son's a student at Gardendale, so the Gardendale quarterback went to Corner, the Corner quarterback went to Gardendale, and then now they have flopped again. I know those parents, wish those kids well, but very interesting, different in my day and time.
Sounds like a transfer portal.
Well, I mean, and people talk about college sports, but high school is getting to the point of college. They're obviously not getting paid, not all of them, but guys are just leaving. They're making it way easy for players just to leave. And if you want to leave, I understand that sometimes you get to leave as Hubbard on the miss. There's an open 3 in rhythm again, and he got fouled. Yoakum knocked down Johnson, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, my son had to explain that to me about 3 different times because I actually know the kid that was the Gardendale quarterback at first that went to corner. And, for whatever reason, things didn't work out and they switched again. So,
But how farther along would he be if he'd never switched?
Who knows? Back to the game. 80-37. Corner still throwing up threes. Big man.
Wise with the rebound and put it in.
You say what you want to about these guys shooting threes. I'm loving the big man.
He's a hefty young man, but he's got pretty good feet, pretty good touch too.
Yeah. Inside, fall away. No good by Valentine. Corner with the basketball. Another open attempt and another 3. It's target practice for Nathan Cox. He's got 4 in a row.
The kid is wearing number 3, and he's shooting a 3.
He's Phil Cox.
85-37. Whistle and a foul on the drive. And coming in for corner will be Luca Ferrano replacing Wise.
I was wondering when they were going to start letting some of the younger guys get some experience.
Wooten throws it to Yoakum.
And I say younger, but he's a junior, so not necessarily a younger player.
Battle for it down low, and it's lost by Wooten. Or Valentine, I should say. Little runner and good.
Hey, Scott.
For corner.
Scotty.
Yeah.
11 for corner is in the basketball game. You know what I'm talking about?
Jacob Bell with the Scott. Yes, with the basket. There's Yoakum with the shot, and he's got 10.
Doctor, my eyes.
Yes, another 3. That was the first miss and a putback by Bryant Johnson. Matt is so hopeful that Jackson Brown scores. That's just all there is to it.
He's been waiting for that.
Your best friend, Jackson Brown, and I'm not sure he really checked into the game. I just had to force feed you.
You made me look.
I know,
Jackson Brown is 11 for
Oak Grove.
For Oak Grove. Yeah, you got me looking in the corner. I'm like, what happened? I know there was a Jackson Brown.
Well, Phil Collins is still on the floor, if that helps. He's a referee.
We got 70s rock and roll stars all over the place. There's a nice defense there by Mr. Valentine. 89-40. We could really see 100. When's the last time you saw 100 in high school?
It's been a long time, but they're certainly within striking distance.
Since Walter Garrett.
Eli Hudson, he scored 100 himself. Hudson, nice drive. Scoop and score. Now, see, I think he's got some talent. Hudson and Hubbard, they got something to them, right?
Yeah.
Basketball-wise. That they could work with is my point. 12 for corner, misses it. Rebound, they throw it out.
Cox.
And that's Cox. Misses that 3.
I think now it's just becoming kind of a novelty.
Yeah, Craven, they were trying to get Craven the 3, and he missed it. And we got screaming going on for some reason in a 57-point game.
Well, little frustration there. That was Wooten kind of dipped his shoulder a little bit. Fans and teammates took exception on the corner bench.
Valentine on the drive, puts it up, got it, scores it, over for Reno.
You know, I just feel like if Oak Grove had started playing like they're playing now, with 2 minutes left, that this game would be a little bit closer. I mean, maybe that's just my thinking, but they're making good shots. That was a good shot.
Good strong move, good shot. whistle, and Valentine erased his own shot as his feet went over the free throw line. It's a violation. Stays 89-44, 2:23 to go. Scott Griffin, Chris Osborne, Matt Coulter, a great crew here with you on Jefferson County Television. There's a missed three by Bryant Johnson, but put back up in the end. Was that Cox again?
That was actually Verano.
Oh, Verano, okay.
It was a handoff. Cox handed it off to Verano, and just a quick little putback.
All right, Verano gets on the board. Again, there's that left hand by Hudson. And he'll go back to the line.
I like Hudson's ferociousness, taking it to the rack.
I mean, you got, again, Hudson and Hubbard, you've got two pretty good basketball players. And then Yoakum, you got some energy. We just need to get him playing within himself, right? But he's athletic. Wooten can shoot if he takes quality shots. I mean, so there's elements there, and Etheridge knows all this, right? This is what he's working with, trying to improve his team in the middle of the year. That's hard to do.
Yeah. He's got 7 seniors. So.
Yeah. And that's a foul on Yoakum. You can't.
They are running clock, guys, just to make that note.
91-45, which endangers the 100-point deal. But you hit one of those, it might. Pressure got to Cox as he heard me talking about it. He missed the whole goal after he hit 4 in a row. Hudson shoots a 3. Got it. That's his third 3. He's 3 for 7. Inside. Turnaround. Nice shot. Everybody getting in on it. For corner as Verano now has 4. We're not going to see 100, are we, Chris?
I don't think we are.
Yoakum fires a 26-footer. Got it.
Oh, all of a sudden, we're in a three-point shooting contest.
93-51. Threw it away. As Jacob Bell tried to find his teammate. Cox over there. And running clock, as you see, 20 seconds to go.
I think that's just about going to do it.
I'd be playing if I was on this team. There's Wooten again, a long one, missed the whole goal.
You know, the question is, what does this corner team do when they have some more region games?
Yeah, they look pretty good tonight as they beat Oak Grove 93-51, so a 42-point lead. We'll have Matt Coulter with the head coach of corner coming up in just a moment. That would be Nathan Sanders. His team looking pretty good tonight in this basketball game. And again, Oak Grove with 1 foul, and as I was saying earlier, you're not defending, in my opinion, if you're not fouling some, and 1 foul means
you're not being aggressive.
Of course, they're in a zone, and the game's kind of ugly, but still. And I think Matt Coulter's down there with Coach Sanders right now. Matty.
I am indeed. I got to tell you, you guys can score the basketball now.
Yes, sir. Started off sloppy in the first half. I thought we kind of played to the level that we didn't need to play, and thought second half we played much better. We shot the ball well. They played zone, so we got a lot of open shots early. We were able to score, so shots started to fall.
Hang on. Come with me, Jeff. Look. Who's that? That's your son, huh?
Yes, sir. That's my youngest. His name's Graham.
I saw him out on the floor at halftime. Your wife had to run him down. It's pretty cool. Sorry to break that, but hey, now you got 2. All right, let's get back to the basketball game. How did you feel about your defense?
I wasn't very pleased with it. I thought we gave them too many easy looks early. We talked about cutting off their layups, kind of making them score from outside of the paint area, and I felt we did that very well in the first half. Second half, I thought we did it well for a little while, but then we kind of reverted back to not playing so hard on defensive end. That was the main thing that I preached at halftime, is that, like you said, we're scoring the ball well, but we got to play harder on defense.
Well, and you played a lot of guys in the second half, and we were talking about guys in the booth down here. They can score too.
Yes, sir. That's the thing is, this is my first year here at corner, and I got the job in May, and had tryouts, went through and everything, and going into the summer, I thought, man, we scored the ball really well. If we can buy into the defensive end of the floor and really play hard on the defensive end of the floor, we'll be successful. And getting better. We're still not nowhere near where I want to be, but we're getting better on defense.
Moving forward, looks pretty prosperous.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A lot of young guys too. Only got 3 seniors, so future looks good.
Jeff Coed TV, we put these broadcasts on and love doing them, and it's really good for your fans, your student body, your players, and I imagine coaches don't mind it either.
Yes, sir. It's awesome. Not everywhere else gets this kind of exposure and get this, platform from other counties and stuff. So it's awesome. I was also part of the football staff at corner, and when y'all came and covered our game there, it's awesome for the kids. It's awesome for the fans. For everybody back at home gets to watch it. So it's a great thing. We appreciate y'all doing it.
Absolutely. We enjoy doing it. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, Maddie, thank you very much. Sanders in his first year, they're now, 15-7, Chris. Very impressive against Oak Grove tonight. And I know Etheridge will get his team back going, and he's got a lot more work to do. He's got something to work with, though. But corner was just too strong tonight.
They were, both the girls and the boys, so can't leave out the girls.
Yeah, it was on both sides for sure.
And so certainly we hope that, Oak Grove will find a way to get back into basketball to make sure. And, again, we have more basketball right here on Jeff Coed TV.
I thought we was doing another game. You fooled me. No, it's tomorrow night. We've been talking about, and it's my mistake, say game of the week. We got one tomorrow. It's McAdory and Hueytown, the Yellow Jackets, and the Gophers. The girls at 6 and the boys at 7:30.
Correction, sir. It is the Golden Gophers.
Golden Gophers.
Let's not cheat them out of their name.
Is that necessary? Have you ever seen a gopher and called it golden? Yes, Hueytown and McAdory. That'll be tomorrow. So our great crew, guys holding the cameras, and let's take a look. There they are. Look at them, all of them. Jake and Rocket and all the guys here. We got Jeff Myers down below. We got
Matty over here.
Yeah, and we always have different camera guys, but Matt's wanting us to get off the air so he can go, and we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks to all of our help, the guys that do all the work. And the final again tonight for the boys game, 93-51. We flirted with 100 there, but pretty good basketball here, and a good basketball team with these corner Yellow Jackets. So for Chris Osborne and Matt Coulter, Scott Griffin, our amazing crew, we'll wrap it up and say so long. We'll get with you tomorrow night, though, 6 o'clock again, McAdory and Hueytown. We appreciate you watching Jeff Coed TV and our app. We'll see you tomorrow night.